What is up, fellow gamers? In today's video, we are painting the 3D Decor Breaches from 6 Siege, the board game. Like and sub for more painting, tabletop, hobby stuff. It is greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. This was a lot of fun to paint, and it actually came out amazing. There wasn't any specific techniques or anything I did, but I think one of the most important things about painting these miniatures is trying to come up with good color combinations. Now for this specifically, I came out with using the Speed Paint 2.0, and I also do have the new War Paint Fanatic series. I got like the entire set for the Fanatic series, but for this particular miniatures, I felt like the speed paints were going to be the best because there's a lot of cracks and crevices with those breaches. So one of the most important things I feel is having a lot of options. Having tons of different paints to interact with and choose from is super important. So the first one we went with is a Ashen Stone. And I feel like this is what kind of made it stand out so much. It was a combination of the Ashen Stone, and then I mixed that with the Slaughter Red, or I shouldn't say mixed, but I did the bricks with a Slaughter Red. And the other thing that also made it kind of easy is the fact that these miniatures from the 6 Siege board game, they're very highly detailed, especially the 3D Decor miniatures. So I'm just kind of basically picking out the parts where I feel are going to be like the stone area, and then the brick parts are pretty obvious. So that isn't really too hard if you just kind of, what I was just going ahead and doing is just slapping the Ashen Stone all over, and you can see that I even got it on parts of the brick because I just wanted to make sure that I spreaded that Ashen Stone all over on those specific like wall parts. That way when you look at it, you really get that kind of 3D effect of seeing that you broke through a wall, and you can kind of see like the interior is more made out of like bricks, and then the exterior is kind of like a stone wall or something. So these two combinations I think were amazing, and I highly recommend if you are painting these to try and go with something like that with a stone wall outer look, and then just do like a red brick. Now initially I thought, like when I started doing the red, the Slaughter Red, I was like, man, this is really red. I thought it was going to be a little bit too looking like blood, you know, and I was like, man, it kind of looks a little bit like blood all over the walls. But once it went ahead and dried, because it is the Speed Paint 2.0, so they do kind of change colors depending on like how much you use. And that's another thing that you kind of have to get used to is with the speed paints, they definitely tend to dry differently if you do like a lighter coat compared to a darker coat. But I also felt like that kind of enhanced the experience of this because I was able to kind of make certain parts of the bricks a little bit darker than some of the others. And you're going to notice when you look at it in like the final frames of it spinning around on the little tabletop I have, and even just in the video in general, where it really gives it that dimension of certain parts are a bit darker than others. I didn't have to put any washes on it either because the speed paints are pretty much a wash and a base coat all in one. So that really helped out a lot, especially with the fact that there's so many breaches to paint. There's what, like 5-6 different breaches. There's the ones that are like the big walls, and then there's one that are kind of like a single wall, the smaller ones. But when you have tons of the same miniature to paint, it can kind of get a little bit tedious and boring. But I feel like the speed paints always work best for that, to just kind of get them done quickly, but also doing it well too. The other thing that I also tried was the War Paint Fanatics Metallic. I went with a Gemstone Red. And I did that kind of towards the end of the video. You'll see where I'm kind of just trying to dry brush it on there. And it didn't really like add too much, and I would kind of say you could even skip that part at the end where I was dry brushing the Gemstone Red. It was just kind of me experimenting and wanting to see if I could come up with some like crazy combination of like adding a little bit of metallic red to the stone to maybe have a little bit more dimensions to it or something. But that's one of the things that I do love about miniature painting is just being creative and experimenting with tons of different things, right? You don't have to make things always look super realistic. I found that a lot of the time, some of the best looking models I've painted are just because I kind of went out of the box and came up with some crazy color combination, and it just really stands out and it really pops. As far as the recording, I'm using the GoPro that I just got. I just got a Hero 12 GoPro, so I had that strapped to my head. This is kind of like a POV view. It actually came out really well, so I think I'm gonna continue to use this POV, but I do have to adjust some of the settings because this particular video took forever to render because I did have it in like a 5K video format. So yeah, it was kind of pointless if the video is going to be brought down in 1080p on YouTube. So I got to adjust some of the settings, but overall, I think these came out amazing. I hope you guys and girls join me on some of the other videos because I'm going to be painting all the different miniatures from the 6 Siege board game, along with other board games as well, because I got a ton of Kickstarters coming in this year that I've pre-ordered over the last few years. So there's going to be a lot of content on this channel. So I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. I'm going to head on out and enjoy some of this music and watch as I continue to finish up this painting. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I've been trying to find my way. Take me by the hand and let's go find our own space. Somewhere in between you and me. It's a piece of magic that we need to release. Ooh, and now you're looking for a good time. I think you should